Hello everyone and welcome to your channel IELTS Perfection. In this video, we're going to look at 4 popular IELTS speaking part 2 topics about events and experiences. I'll give you useful vocabulary, real sample answers, and tips to speak like a Band 8 candidate. Let's get started. IELTS speaking part 2 is often referred to as the long turn because you are expected to speak continuously for 1 to 2 minutes on a given topic. This section tests your ability to organize your thoughts, speak fluently, and use appropriate vocabulary and grammar to describe, explain, or narrate a personal experience. Common topics in speaking part 2 are personal experiences like a memorable trip, a party, or an event, descriptions like a place, a person, a book, or a film, and past situations or future plans like something you saved for or something you want to learn. It is very important to know how to start your response. So here I have listed a number of phrases that you can use to start your response.
One event that really stands out in my memory is, I would like to talk about a time when. This happened a couple of years ago, and it's still fresh in my mind. What made this experience so unforgettable was. The first thing that comes to mind is. Something I still remember clearly is. Let me tell you about a time when. One of the most memorable experiences I have had was. This story goes back to when I was in. One place that really blew me away was.
Let's jump into questions and answers. Number 1 is describe a memorable event in your life. You should say what the event was, when and where it happened, what happened, and explain why it was memorable.
One of the most memorable events in my life was when I graduated from university. It happened about 4 years ago, in July, and the ceremony was held in our university's auditorium. I remember the moment I walked across the stage to receive my degree. My heart was racing, and I could barely hold back my tears. The reason it was so memorable is because it wasn't just the end of an academic journey, but also a symbol of the hard work and struggles I had overcome. My family was in the audience cheering me on, and seeing their proud faces made the whole experience even more emotional. That day is still etched in my memory, and every time I think about it, I feel a deep sense of achievement.
Now let's look at some vocabularies and phrases for this topic.
Once-in-a-lifetime experience, rare opportunity, unrepeatable event, unforgettable memory, indelible moment, lasting impression, life-changing moment, defining moment, pivotal experience, emotional roller coaster, turbulent ride of feelings, whirlwind of emotions, etched in my mind, burned into my memory, are permanently engraved in my thoughts, overwhelmed with joy or surprise, flooded with happiness, shock, filled with excitement, brimming with anticipation, took me by surprise, caught me off guard, hit me unexpectedly. Most memorable events in my life, standout moments of my life. Walked across the stage, crossed the platform, took the stage proudly. Heart was racing, pulse was pounding, adrenaline was surging. Hold back my tears, choke back my emotions, fight back tears. Turning point, watershed moment, milestone event. Heartfelt, sincere, genuine.
Number 2 is describe a birthday party you attended. You should say whose birthday it was, where it was held, what you did there, and explain why it was special.
Last year, I attended my best friend's birthday party, and it turned out to be one of the most enjoyable celebrations I've ever been to. The party was held at his house, and the place was beautifully decorated with fairy lights, balloons, and photos from our college days. There was a lively atmosphere, with upbeat music, delicious homemade food, and lots of laughter. We played some hilarious games, took loads of pictures, and even danced the night away. What made it special was how relaxed and genuine the whole gathering felt. It wasn't too fancy, but it was heartwarming and full of good vibes. Everyone there made me feel welcome, and I left with some amazing memories.
And here are the vocabularies and phrases for this topic.
Lively atmosphere, energetic vibe, a vibrant mood, Mouth-watering food, appetizing dishes, delicious spread, vibrant decorations, colorful setup, eye-catching decor, birthday bash, birthday celebration, birthday party, good vibes, positive energy, a cheerful mood. We danced the night away, we kept dancing all night, we danced non-stop. Heartwarming gathering, touching get-together, emotionally warm event. Made me feel welcome, made me feel at home. Turned out to be, ended up being, proved to be. Beautifully decorated, tastefully adorned, well decorated. Delicious homemade food, tasty home-cooked meal. Heartwarming, touching, emotionally moving. Full of good vibes, filled with positive energy, had a joyful ambience. Made me feel welcome, made me feel accepted, made me feel part of the group.
Number 3. Describe a time when you were late. You should say when it happened, where you were going, why you were late, and explain how you felt about it.
A time when I was late for something important was when I had an interview for a part-time job during university. I was supposed to be there by 10 a.m., but I ended up arriving 15 minutes late. Unfortunately, I hadn't checked the traffic beforehand and got stuck in a massive traffic jam. I kept checking the clock anxiously and even considered getting out of the taxi and walking the rest of the way. When I finally arrived, I apologized sincerely, but I could tell the interviewer wasn't too impressed. I felt extremely guilty and frustrated with myself. That day taught me a valuable lesson about time management and being prepared in advance.
Let's see the vocabularies and phrases for this topic.
Poor time management, bad planning, ineffective scheduling. Running behind schedule, falling behind, delayed. Felt guilty and embarrassed, felt ashamed and regretful. Made a bad impression, gave off the wrong vibe or came across poorly. Lesson learnt, realized my mistake, took away an important insight. From that day on, ever since then, starting from that moment. Stuck in a massive traffic jam, caught in heavy traffic. Kept checking the clock, constantly looked at the time. Apologized sincerely, gave a heartfelt apology, said sorry honestly. Wasn't too impressed, didn't take it well, didn't seem pleased. Valuable lesson, important takeaway and meaningful insight. Being prepared in advance, getting ready ahead of time.
And number 4. Describe a time when you helped someone. You should say who you helped, what kind of help you gave, how they reacted, and explain how you felt about helping them.
A time I helped someone was when I noticed an elderly man struggling to carry his groceries on a hot summer day. I was walking home from work, and I offered to lend him a hand. At first, he hesitated, but then he smiled and accepted. I helped him carry the bags to his apartment, which was just a few blocks away. During the walk, we chatted a little. He was really kind and shared stories from his past. When we reached his place, he thanked me and said, "You made my day." That small act of kindness warmed my heart, and I felt like I had done something genuinely meaningful. It reminded me how even little gestures can go a long way.
Let's see the vocabularies and phrases.
Lend a hand, help out, give assistance. Offer support, provide help or be there for someone. Small act of kindness, simple good deed, thoughtful gesture. Go out of my way, make a special effort, take extra steps. Assist, support, guide, help, back up, give direction. Grateful, appreciative, thankful, full of gratitude. Rewarding experience, fulfilling moment, meaningful experience. Made a difference, had an impact, changed things for the better. Heartfelt gesture, genuine act of kindness or sincere gesture. Feel-good moment, uplifting experience, heartwarming time. He hesitated but accepted, he was unsure at first but agreed. Chatted a little, had a quick talk. You made my day, you brightened my day, that meant a lot to me. Warmed my heart, touched me deeply, moved me emotionally. Little gestures can go a long way, small acts can have a big impact.
And here are some Band 8 tips that will surely help you get higher scores. Number 1. Use storytelling. Begin with a hook or introduction. Describe the situation, then explain your feelings. Number 2. Cover all bullet points. Don't skip any prompts on the card. Number 3. Use time connectives like first of all, after that, and finally. Number 4. Show emotion. Use expressive phrases like I was thrilled or I couldn't believe my eyes. And number 5. Paraphrase the topic. Instead of repeating a place you visited, say a destination I truly enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Keep studying hard, and I'll see you in the next video.